So, good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming to our wedding. So, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really happy to be standing here talking to you guys with air conditioning versus talking with you guys outside in that blazing sun. All right. So, is everybody here ready for some good food, dancing, cake, and alcohol? All right, so Samantha and I are excited to celebrate our wedding with each and every one of you who's here in attendance today. I know there's people from Virginia, Oregon, California, Illinois, Washington State, and Louisiana. All right. Oh, that's Massachusetts. That's Virginia. All right. So as you look at the table around you, you'll see there is party favors and centerpieces. So I can't take any credit for that. I'd like to thank Samantha, who either hand selected or created each and one of those ornaments and decorations that you guys see. Special shout out to our friends Jeff and Nikki. Where are you at? So they were kind enough to help us create the party favors that you see in front of you. We made about 96 of them. So there is an open bar tonight, and there is specialty drinks. There is a his, a hers, and then a special drink called the Abbykins, and that's named after our puppy Abby. I'd like to thank Yi and Amy for helping create the signage that you see at the bar for those drinks. So they did a really, really good job. So last but not least, I just want to give a sincere thank you for my parents, Samantha's parents, our family, both immediate and extended family, our friends, and also our colleagues who are here in attendance today. So I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful night. And with that said, are you guys ready to party?
And now at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite up the father of the bride, Sam, for a toast.
Thank you very much. I'm glad everybody could come tonight. My name is Sam. Not everybody confuses us because this is also Sam, my namesake, but I'm the proud father of this beautiful bride, and we're very happy. And we don't have a huge family, and I just met John's family, many of them just recently, and I've got to say they're just the best family in the world. So it's wonderful to be a part of one big family, melded family. I would like to basically acknowledge my existing family, my wonderful wife Judy, and my beautiful son Anthony, big brother that loves his sister very much. We have one couldn't make it today because she passed away, but she sends all her love from heaven, and I know she's the best for you guys. So anyhow, I was told, I had a big old long speech because I wanted to really do this really nice. And I was told that I have to keep it short. And consequently, this is my notes. I threw away my old speech, and I'm just going to kind of wing it and speak from the heart. And wisely Samantha told me to do that. And I obviously, you can come up and thank her after for not boring you with this long speech. So that's all on her. And while I'm talking about Samantha, I really want to acknowledge what a wonderful job she's had lots of help. So don't get me wrong, her soulmate John and all of the bridesmaids and everybody that's helped her, it was mean a lot. But Samantha, her organizational skills are just amazing. Just astounding, and she really deserves a big round of applause. So anyway, and see, you thought I couldn't give a good speech. I got an applause. See, all right. Well, you know, Samantha, I could talk all day. Samantha has been the joy of our life from the moment she was first born. There hasn't been a bad time. It was the best decision we ever made. It was our last child, and we was so cherished at that God's gift to give her to us. And you know, throughout her life, I was always taking pictures, and everybody was always say, oh, you know, you're taking pictures all the time, but you know those memories you'll never forget. And she made me swear that I would not pull my camera out. So if I go through withdrawal, you'll know why. I haven't got my camera today. Back in the day when she was born, I was really ready, remember? But I won't talk about that either. But I was there for everything: the communions, baptisms, obviously the birth, and all the ward dinners, and you know the most proud moment. All the proud moments of her life was swim meets and whatnot. Her graduation from Stanislaus State, and really proud of her graduation and getting her master's degree from San Francisco State. And now she's working in San Francisco, Stanford, and very responsible job, I might add. So consequently, I don't get to take as many pictures as I used to take of her before. But I do have fond memories of tucking her in at night and telling her funny stories. With her Little Mermaid blankie, you know, you've heard all about the Little Mermaid, right? I mean, I'll talk to you later about that. But the bridesmaids it was a real testament because they had at her bridal shower, there was a Little Mermaid theme, so that was really appropriate. But you know, I could talk all day about Samantha, but I wanted to leave sufficient time to talk about my new son-in-law, John. And yeah, what can I say about John? I know he's worried right now, right? But you know, I wanted to do him justice, you know. So, you know, I asked him, John, I want to be able to tell your good traits. And so he gave me this list. And gosh, John, you know, Samantha told me I had to keep it brief. So take it up with her because I can't read this whole list. And you know what? Modesty is right at the top. You know, for whatever reason, modest, right? Okay. Well, anyways. On second thought, I don't need a list because we're very happy with John. And seriously, yeah, over the years, he's been there for Samantha, and I really appreciate that. John's good. He's got good traits. I don't need his list. And he's sensitive, intelligent. Okay, some of those are on that list, but that's okay. Intellectual, I think that was on the list too. And he's considerate. I mean, obviously, that dog is a good testament to that, Abby. And then, of course, all the visits John had to the house, we enjoyed John every time he comes. He loves Judy's cooking, and she always makes crepes. And you're like, first thing you want, so that's crepes in the morning. So and you know, he loves her cooking. I think John just likes food. Period. I mean, that's John. He's always raiding our pantry and all that kind of stuff. But you know, I just need to get on to the toast because I'm going to get in trouble if I keep going. Well, let's all raise a glass to John and Samantha. May you experience all the joy and happiness of life has to give for a long and happy marriage. Please help. We hope to help you in any way we can to make this marriage a successful one, which I know it will be. The bar is high. To Samantha and John, I love you.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Viet Tran. I am John's older brother. I have the honor to say the wedding meal prayer tonight. God our Father, Lord of all creation, we are here now to celebrate the love and commitment of Samantha and John as they share the first meal together, husband and wife. We thank you for giving your holy blessings upon their marriage, and ask that you continue to bless them with your love, mercy throughout their life together. Let this be the first of many loving meals shared together with their families and friends, and blessed by your amazing grace. And with Samantha and John, as we are their families, loved one gathered here in your presence, we ask your holy blessing upon this meal as together we say, bless us, our Lord, and these thy gifts we were about to receive from thy bounty to Christ our Lord. Amen.
For the first toast giver we have, ladies and gentlemen, is the best man, Jagan.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jagan. First of all, I want to thank all the people who have come here today to make this day truly special for John and Samantha. I met John in English class freshman year of high school in Virginia. Little did I know that 18 years later, he would give me another writing assignment and have me present it in front of the audience. I'm just kidding. It's truly an honor to be chosen as John's best man. Many of you who know John will find that he's a down-to-earth guy, very straightforward and blunt. Some people love it, some people hate it. The best part about it is John doesn't care. If you really know John well, he's kind of like a jerk wannabe. He might make an off-color joke here and there, but in a world full of phonies, John will stand by your side and when you need him the most. He's a very loyal friend, a very genuine guy, which is why I cherished our friendship over the years. After John graduated college, he told me he was moving across the country from Virginia to California. I thought he was joking. There's no way that someone with John's personality would survive in California. A couple of years later, he told me he met this amazing girl while dancing, whose name is Samantha, and that I should meet her. But he doesn't give me any more details. So I assumed she was just a California girl stereotype. And from the East Coast, the California girl stereotype, blue hair, tattoos all over, nose ring the size of a nickel. A person who thinks they're really not the nicest person in the world, but is completely unpleasant. But then when I finally met Samantha, if anyone has met Samantha, you know that she's the sweetest person you've ever met. She's a very sweet person. Except for when she plays Call of Duty Zombies, she might occasionally scold you. But I swear, most of the time, she's the best person. After I moved to California, I got to know Samantha more and more. And I can definitely say she's also one of my closest friends. I hung out with John and Samantha so much. I hung out with them almost every weekend. If there was a wedding role called Best Third Wheel or Third Wheel of Honor, I would definitely get that title. I can attest to the fact that John and Samantha are a wonderful couple. A few months ago, when John and I were in Cancun for his bachelor party, we had a lot of drinks. And John said, Samantha is the most amazing girl. He said that he feels left out when he talks about his friends about relationships because he doesn't have the relationship issues that everyone else has. He says that Samantha is just so perfect for him. This is what John says about Samantha when he's very drunk. I think that's what he said because I was listening to him, but I was also very drunk. Samantha, I know you'll take very good care of John because sometimes he can't take care of himself. I wish you both success on this new chapter of your lives and may be filled with many more happy memories to come.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our final toast givers this evening, we have the maid of honor, Mary Lou, and the matron of honor, Moppy.
Okay, give it up for the newlyweds. Samantha and John. Samantha, you look beautiful tonight. You always look beautiful. I was like, girl, you don't need that much makeup. You look great. Amazing. So I met Sam at Stanislaus University, CSU Stan. I met her through Marilu, aka Lulu, just so you guys know. And yeah, like Sam was just super friendly and super nice. And I was a little creeped out because I was just like from SoCal. I'm just used to, people being kind of rough and not so nice. But Samantha was so beautiful with me. And I was just like, what do you want? What do you need? I'll give you my answers. Like, what is it? But she was just genuinely like that. And I feel so blessed that you've been in my life for so long. We met around 2010 and we just been volunteering on campus, and she's just always in love with butterflies. And I feel like you just turned into one. And I saw that gradual change. Eventually we graduated. She moved to San Jose. And she's just like, hey, I met a guy. And I'm just like, oh, because she's been always so fascinated of dancing. She was just like, can you teach me how to dance? I was like, it's the least thing I could do because you're so nice. I don't know what to give back, Like she wanted hugs. And I'm like, I'm not good at hugs. But I was like, I could teach you how to dance. Luckily, we were neighbors too in the beginning during college. And so I was just, I knocked on her door and Danza Kuduro from Don Omar played. If you guys don't know that song, that's the song that they walked into. And I was just like, okay, she's really into dancing. And sure enough, we started practicing some salsa and bachata and she grew into it. And that's when she told me, like, I met this guy. His name's John. He loves to dance. I was like, oh, Latino. Oh, yeah, for sure. She met a Latino. I knew it. It's going to be for years. If he danced salsa and bachata, claro. Yeah, for sure. And then I met John. I was like, what? But through the years, John shined. He grew on me. I was just like, I don't know. But his jokes are kind of dry, but I understood because eventually I was just like, I get it. He does compliment Sam, He always puts a smile on Sam's face. And that's what matters the most to me. I was just like, I don't ever want to see you cry because when she cries, her chin shivers. And it's like, baby girl, never cry. Even though she looks beautiful crying. She covers her eyes, but I see that chin. So in the end, I'm so happy you guys are together. I'm so happy that you guys got married. I love to watch you guys dance. Seriously, just the biggest smile I see on John's face is when he's dancing bachata with his wife. And so beautiful. And surprisingly, the day before my wedding, John was speaking Spanish to my grandma and my in-laws. So I was like, wow, he is a Latino at heart. So love you so much, John. Keep smiling. Keep making my friend smile. She's beautiful. You're beautiful together. And God bless you. Okay?
Dang. Okay. Hello. Okay, I'm going to try to follow this, but I'm going to speak from the heart, so I may not follow through. But anyway, I'm Marilu, in case you didn't hear my name. I'm, again, the other maid of honor. First of all, I'm super thankful that you chose us both to do this for you. I wouldn't have had it another way. Thank you for connecting us again. And it's the least we can do for you and all you've done for us. But anyway, just like Moppy said, we also met in college. I introduced her to her. Gotta get the credit. And so we met in college. We clicked. I think we were both very eager to meet people and live that college experience. And we became roommates. Then now we're friends until this day, and we've been making memories ever since. Like the one time we went to Disneyland, it was my favorite. Like the one time we rode the Little Mermaid ride a dozen times. But to be honest, it was because there was no line. Those Disneyland lines, they are long. So, but also, Sam, she's like a mermaid at heart. But anyway, experiencing that with you, it was my first time in Disneyland. So I wouldn't have done it with anyone else. And also, another great memory is when you came to Sweden and we met up. Although I got real sick on that trip, it was still a very special trip for me because when you're away, you get homesick, and you coming to meet me there meant so much. It was like home came to me, and you were, even though I was sick, your attitude towards the situation, as always, very positive. She took care of me, and that's what Sam does. She takes care of her people. If you're in her circle, you know that she will go above and beyond for you, and you know that you always deserve that much and more back. Okay, never forget that. And that's one of the things I admire about her. And then John, of course, I'll say nice things about you as well. Going with the whole Latino story, I do gotta say that we did get confused as brother and sister. I don't know how. So now the inside joke is that we're hermanos, so, AKA brother. We may not look alike, but now that you are officially Sam's husband, you are like a brother to me. And yeah, not gonna lie, at first, I wasn't sure about you, but like everyone has said, John grows on you because as the years passed and your love evolved, I saw why Sam was so in love with you. And in every interaction I had with you, I could see the love you have for her. Even though you may not express it in words, like Sam has said, you show it in actions. And so I saw that. And again, you guys complement each other so well. You're like salt and pepper because you balance each other so well. And I think that's what you need in life because, you know, you help John with his emotional side and he helps you with the logical side so you stay more grounded and don't freak out. So you complement each other so well. I cannot picture anyone else with Sam other than you, John. And I really have a lot of love for you and I wish you the best. And again, I'm so happy I get to be part of this day with you. And thank you for having us here.
Sorry, okay. Cheers. Happy couple. So I'll make this quick because we want to go on the dance floor. But I can't leave without saying thank you to everybody for showing up and, you know, this special day. We've waited for a long time to do this and with pandemic and whatever, but like John is my man and we knew this day was coming, but we're so happy that you guys are all here with us. I want to say thank you to my parents and my family for always being so supportive. And I also want to thank John's family for always welcoming me into their life and their homes and their family. You guys have such a big family and I love you guys. And, you know, you guys are just so nice and so welcoming. And I want to thank you for that. And so thank you all I can't go without saying thank you to all my bridesmaids, my maids of honor. You guys went through everything with me. You know, you guys made this like the best experience ever. I want to say a shout out to Best Man because, you know, he helped me pick all the fonts that you guys are all looking right now on their name cards. And, you know, he might not seem like it, but he helps with the little details that John is, I'm sorry, I love him, but he doesn't have all the patience for. But it's, honestly, thank you for everything. And, you have anything to add, babe?
No.
That's a good answer because, yeah, I got everything. Thank you all. And everybody stay, dance, eat, drink, be merry. I love you all. Thank you.